Hello all. So this is the same stream that we started and the simulator actually crashed on. So I just literally did an instant load, got airborne again, and well, we're flying the same route on the second of the Atlantic tours. If you're stopping by to watch this or just flicking through, just hit a like, subscribe to the channel and drop me a chat. So yeah, just to recap then, sorry if I'm going quiet at times. My wife brought me my dinner, a lovely chicken and chips. So we've left Argentina. We're going to travel past Uruguay, up into Brazil, and then land into Rio de Janeiro on this second leg of this tour. So yeah, no changes. So I'm just going to eat my dinner. Just enter the chat if you like, say hello. Any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. Beautiful day. I'll just need flying. And keep an eye on this, we're going to look at some... make sure we've got the right fuel on board. Company message. Okay, let's go for it. What is the company message this time? We're looking at the received messages. UK ops. Hey, Skyways has got no action required. I don't know why they send that. If there's no action, just why send it in the first place? 700 miles to top of descent then. So yeah. I could put some music on, I suppose, while I'm having something to eat. And hopefully. So yeah, I found out that it was I was going to say Netflix. It was Navigraph that crashed the last stream. I looked at the logs and it was literally just the because I went to large pop-up window and that's all it was. So Yeah, enjoy some music. This is California. It's free on the YouTube library. So yeah, give it a shout. Like I said, I was going to eat my chicken and chips. So if you go into the chat, I will answer you. So I'll leave you with a beautiful nose view. This has got to be one of my favourite views of any aircraft. Just turn it down just a little bit. Yeah, my favourite view of any aircraft is the nose view, by far. Okay. Skytrack's open, everything is good. Don't forget guys, any messages, just send them my way. Love to hear from you guys. Also, anybody's got real good experience streaming as well, I'd love to hear from you. I know we've got a stream going on, I'll just see that on Discord. So, if you're flitting around the computer, let me know. Right. While there's no chat open, I'm going to isolate my mic and eat my lovely chicken. Peri peri chicken that I've just got given to me. So enjoy the view. Okay guys, sorry about that long pause of silence, but dinner I just had was absolutely phenomenal. And thank you to my wife. She doesn't listen to my streams, but if she did, she'll know how much I enjoyed that dinner. So remember to go into the live chat. Remember to go to the live chat, we'll say hello. Any questions you might have, we can answer. At the minute we're cruising. So, this is a medium flight. Short flights I class as anything under 2 hours, and long haul medium I class 2 to 5, and then anything over 5 I class as a long haul. Especially sat at the computer, gets a bit tedious, doesn't it? So look at it then. Come up to our hour checkpoint now. Looks like we're going to hit Melvi, Mike Alpha Lima Victor. So let's see how much fuel we should have at Melvi, shall we? I'm just going to jump onto the truck. Oh, hello. Okay, Melvi. Have 6.5 tons of fuel at Melvi. That's the estimated on board to. We should have used 2.9 tons. So hopefully we're okay with that. So yes, okay. So I'll just keep monitoring for now. Get back to you in a minute. Big hello there to Bubbly, who's joined us on the channel. What's up indeed, Bubbly? Well, we're travelling from Argentina through to... Sorry, my son was also on the live stream there. He's telling me he couldn't hear me. There is a slight delay, obviously, from streaming to it being on YouTube. So big shout out to Bubbly. What's up? Got any questions about the aircraft, let me know. Big shout out also to my son. Lovely sky we can look at now. So, I'm a bit confused. Why does that keep doing that? I just want to see if I could fix my track. No. What is happening? Okay. If we go off there. Why does that keep doing that? Let me have a look at my track IR for a second, folks. Right. I am perfectly centered. I don't understand. Sure, I might do. I might bring up my camera. Track IR's off and back on. Hold on, has that fixed it? Off. Hey, I've sorted that out. So, theoretically now speaking, let's go to light, it's going to start getting dark. Theoretically speaking, when I stop it on here, happy days. Right, everything's sorted. I don't know what was going on. Maybe it's having a little bit of a meltdown. So the fuel there, 6.3, and as we knew, we have plenty, so all good on the fuel situation. Don't know. Okay. Can I send you a big thumbs up? No. Aye, he's done it. What that refers to. But thanks very much. Bubbly. So I'm monitoring the systems then. I wonder. Now I can reset the view. Now I can reset the view. Lovely night we're going into. Tell you what, on flights like this, I do not miss Pair 3D anymore. I used to, a couple of the aircraft, but the aircraft I fly is coming in, so not too bothered. But there is so much better variety on here. So yeah, you should see what it looks like across the backdrop. Let's have a look outside the aircraft. Wow, that's good. Look at that nice part of that aircraft smoke there. Let's try and get a better with the sun hopefully. That is stunning for visuals. I haven't even got a real high point PCE there. You can see in the description. Let's take the desktop audio down a little bit. There we go. I was grabbing a screen dump for that. Happy days. Anyway, let's jump back inside where it's nice and quiet. Whew. Wow. So now to the most serious part of the flight. Checking on everything. No. Oh right, this is really annoying. Okay. You know what? Checking on everything here. 530 odd miles to go to top of descent. We should be there. It's supposed to be the clock. So we check the fuel. Let's restart that. Well, just under an hour. Well, just over an hour. Sorry to go. Then we'll be in. And we'll grab some data. Near the time. Started. Now, with this livery that I've got, there is no. I don't believe there's any seats in the back, but we could go check. So let me just go check. So what I'm going to do is go down. I don't know another way of doing this, but we go to turn. Checking the overhead. Make sure no lights have got out, which they haven't. That's up. I just had an audio tip here. Go to your settings and turn down environmental volume and turn it down because I can't hear your voice properly when we go outside of the plane. I've just done that on the OBS bubbly. It's just been turned down now, so I do apologise, and I can turn the mic up a little bit more, so hopefully you'll get better. So should we test that again? So let's pop outside. You should be able to hear my voice a lot more clearly now. There is always going to be a bit of ambient there, but let me know if it's any better. Okay, so carrying on through. Just checking through the systems really, as you would. I don't think... So all these breakers, well some of them actually, the port ones are actually modelled as well. Oh yes, look, we got a cabin. Happy days. That's these guys in here just sitting chatting. I want a Pacific view. There's the wing view for maybe we're coming to land. Is this the one? This is the one. This is the money shot when you come to land. Play that. I'm actually going to save that view to there, so we can see that as we landed. There we are. We got the aircraft. Can you move these blinds? No, you can't. That's a shame. There you are. Look. So. Put him in a more comfortable position. There you go. We'll save that one as well, shall we? Okay, so yes, check that out. So I'm just going to check their views out in ooh. So I'm just going to check their views out. Let's see what happens. And the legend solved the issue once again. Big thumbs up to you too, Bubbly. Thank you very much. Just turn this down a little bit now. It's getting a bit darker. Just taking the glare off some of the instruments while I can. Let's guess. That'll do. Okay, that looks a little bit better for glare. The legend. Well, I don't know about that, probably. I try to be. So, here we go. We're going to see if these quick views have worked. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm just going to go up to my camera here. And I'm going to take track eye back on, because it's done exactly the same. Why is it doing that? I don't know why it's doing that. Do you know what? I'm going to go here. That's a beautiful view. Now I'm going to take my track IR off. Back on. And off. There's something spookily going on there. So yeah, let's go check out them views that I've just... So I believe I have to press Alt-WAD. Look at that, straight back at the wing. Beautiful, that looked good during landing. And Alt-2. There we go. We can see what the in-flight safety attendants are up to. Obviously, no smoking on flights. What's this do? Can you actually do anything? Yeah. No. Nothing's really modelled there. And then we could just head on back, I believe, by just... No? That's it's pretty funky, that is. Okay, I think we just have to go to Control WAD and then press F to get back to our original view, and then let's put track IR back on. I wonder if I can reset my... Okay, so hopefully that maybe if I... Sorry guys, 2 seconds. A bit of a cockpit lighted on now. And test once more. Track IR off. Track IR back on. Yes, I can live with that. Okay, so that's solved. So now I can reset that shot here. Lovely. So track IR. What's going on? Is it me? Okay, so that is me centered. Now I should be able to reset that. I'm gonna go off. Back on. Alright, well, I'm not messing with that anymore. Okie dokie. Can I... Yeah, your lights on as well. And as we are not landing or on the approach, we can go ahead and put some dome lights on, actually. I believe it's that one there. There we go. All nice and bright inside the cockpit. No bad weather on the horizon, which is always good. Let me just... some nice chats there. Thank you very much for them kind words. I appreciate it, Bubbly, if you subscribe to the channel and share it with people you know who are on your multimedia. That'll be awesome. So 400 and odd miles now to top of descent. We're not going to get any meta. What we could do though is just keep on top of it. Come into here, into arrival, press to refresh. As we can see, that is 8 o'clock Zulu. So winds are 190 by 2 knots at the moment, going into Rio de Janeiro. There's a bit of rain there. Okay, yeah. It looks like we're going to have some bad weather going into Rio de Janeiro. Overcast as well, 19 QNH 10 watts. Well, let's hope that changes. Let's hope that changes. So if I refresh that meta on there, and I obviously medium auto brake, black's reverse. And it's going to be, looks like it's going to be good to medium for wet. We'll see how that pans out during the flight. Oh, that'll be horrible. How you doing, Bob? I wish we had an animated Bob in the front seat, but I refuse to pay for FS crew. So hold on a minute, if the wind is, what did we say it was? Wind's 190 by, well, it's only 2 knots to be fair, so it ain't too bad. Going into Rio, let's have a look at the airport charts. We might select a different runway. Exciting stuff. I'm scared to open Navigraph again on this computer due to what happened last time. So we've got a choice of runway 10 or 28 and runway 15 or 33. Ooh. So if the wind's coming for 190, runway 15 might be a better option, so we'll keep an eye on that. I wonder what VATSIM says. 8 is soft live for VATSIM, so okay, that's fair enough. What's our alternate? Oh, we don't have an alternate. You absolute muppet, Andy. Okay. Oh, here we go. I swear, once I become a bit well known, I will spread the word of your channel like wildfire. Big thumbs up. Cheers. Thanks for that, bubbly. Anybody out there, also out there watching this evening? Hit like, hit subscribe, get in the chit chat, say hello. Any questions we can run through, or anything anybody needs to know, including me, you know, we'll have a look at it. Why not? It's mad to think there's still 19 degrees with a dew point of 18 degrees in Brazil, isn't it? I've actually been there. I've been to Rio, and it is pretty humid out there. And also the Christ Redeemer statue. That's if you ever go and you need to go up there. That is a tourist hotspot. Okay, so for now, I'll wait until any questions pop up, or if anyone wants to know anything particular about the Airbus A320. And there, I'll leave you with the background music for now, and I'm just going to jump off track IR and monitor the systems. Keep it like this for a minute. And yeah, and get my Sudoku book out. That's what I was doing. So Sudoku, here we go. Page 33 of my Sudoku. So this weekend I started on page, let me go back here. No, not that one. Yes, this weekend I started on page 23, so I've done 10 pages of Sudoku, which is all good. Let's close that down. Oh, look how dark it is now. Do you know what? Do you know what we're going to do? In actual fact, I am going to take down them lights. I'm going to put this one on a little bit more, so I do like them ones, and yours a little bit more. Put the floods on at the front, a couple of notches, there we go, so we can see the instruments. and also the floodlighted. Yeah, well, it's not so in your face now, that bright light, is it? The music is a vibe. Yes. Well, thanks for that. It's actually free music, Bubbly. You could get from the YouTube library, and it's called California. And it's by Aiden. I'm trying to get it. Oop. I'll put it in the chat for you. So I'll give them a shout out anyway, because it's free music, non-copyrighted. So obviously we can't be done for anything. So yeah, it's called California. It's out the YouTube music library, and it's called Music by Music by Aiden. So can I copy that text? Can I share it? Okay, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. I'll type it in here for you, Bubbly. So it's called California, and it's by Aiden. And you can get it on YouTube, the free library. Oh, my spelling's atrocious. So there you go. So there you go. It's in the messages. If you can't find it, let me know, and I'll try to send you a link if possible. Well, we'll have a look at that another time. Excellent. So, I do like this one. They do quite a few good ones actually. If you watched other videos on my channel, you might recognise this music from some of the later videos before I started having troubles with the older PC I had, and we should be putting a lot more content now and keeping it coming, and we'll keep up to date when something new comes out of Flight Sim. We'll try and review it. So if any developers start watching these videos, or are on the stream now, or watch them afterwards, then get in touch. I'll try out anything. So let's go back to monitoring and Sudoku, shall we? Okay, just realised my mic is still on. Don't forget, Bubbly, you know, to keep notified of any future streams coming up, including fighter aircraft and stuff like that, to hit the notify me button or bell, and make sure you're subscribed. Hope you enjoy the free YouTube library, the music. Some really good stuff on there by Aiden as well. For anybody else out there, we're just still in cruise, doing the Atlantic tour with Fly UK virtual, call sign Skyways, and there's not a lot to do now. The weather, as you can see, is dark. So we're flying real world weather. Really, I should have just set it to daylight, shouldn't I? We could have had a look at some bits going around. At the minute I'm just doing my Sudoku. The grid of numbers. Right, yes, here it was. 6. Let's see where the 6 goes. Can't go up there. Yeah, could go there or there. 7 is in. 8's. Nope. 3 possibles. 9. 3 possibles. This Sudoku gets hard. Stuff you do when you're in a flight. I tell you what, there's a light shining on me from behind, so I'm going to sort that out in a minute. 2's can't go in that box. Yes. 3 possibles. 3, 4, 5's then. Not in that box. Yeah, 3 possibles. 6, 7, no. Yep, no. 8. Yes, no. Nope. And another bazillion yeses. 9, surely I could put the 9 somewhere. That'll be no. That'll be neggers checkers in that box, and no again. Okay, 1's, can't put the 1 in there. I won't put any of them. That was great help. 2, 3, 4's next, can't go in that box. Aha, 4 has to be there. 5, 6, 7's can go in 2 places as well, and 9 can go in 3 places. No, does that matter on that 1? Let's go back to the 1 on this line. So if you go across and then up, so I'm going doing the lines up at the minute on my Sudoku. So no, maybe we should make this a thing when you're streaming. You know, get a Sudoku book and see how fast you can complete it whilst in the air. I could barely complete it without any speed anyway. Keeps the brain active. 2 can't go in that box. Yeah, it could go there or there. 3 is in. 4, 5, 6 is. Yeah, 3 possible places for that. 7. 4 possible places for the 7. 8. There'll be no for that box, no for that box, and 2 possibles. And 9. 1, 2, 3, 4 possibles. I've got to break these 9's and where they go. That's the trick. The Sudoku is so go cryptic. It does my head in. I love it though at the same time. It's weird. 2. 1 place it can go. 3 places it can go. 3, 4's already in. 5 can't go in there. 2 places it could go. 6 is already in. 7. That's 1. They could go 2 places. 8's already in. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4 possible places. Well, I've been up now and across, so it's time to start from bottom up now on the grid. It'd be funny if we do electric Sudoku and have it like on the ECAS. Just pop in the numbers, play against each other. So yeah, I put the stream, I popped it there on Fly UK streaming site, so if any of you guys who fly UK ever want to share cockpit, and you know, at the minute I'm doing the Atlantic tour in the Fenix, I've got your controls, so if you ever want to share cockpit, get in touch with me, drop me a message, come in the live chat, and let me know. We'll do a share cockpit. That'd be fun. I think I won't stream that one though. Well, we'll have to figure it out, won't we? Oh, 24 minutes till next fuel check. Right, I'm just going to be AFK for a minute because, check me out with this thing. I'm going to be AFK just to turn a light off that's behind me. Back in a sec. He's back, he's back. Captain Andy's back. Okay. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Sudoku. Come on, somebody come on into the chat. If you're dropping by, let's talk about something better than Sudoku. You know, although I do like Sudoku. I've now got to go for the bottom of the grid up. Just trying to get some more before we get top of descent. Actually, let me check that top of descent. Oh, no. That's my fault. 2 seconds while they go back in. I pressed the wrong button. There we go. Well, that's a bit of fun and excitement, isn't it, on the trip? That's the button I wanted. Let me just double check that. Yeah, that's in, that's in. What it is now. Okay, top of descent's coming up. 104? 183, well, I was going to say, because, let's have a look. There's top of descent there, coming up. Bubbly back in. I just won 3 games and had this on the background. Nice one. Oh, good. Put me in the background. I'll just chat rubbish to you, Bubbly. What games did you win? Oh, that's 240 by 2 knots. It's going to make up its mind. Three games. I just won 3 games and had this on in the background. What 3 games did you win? I'm interested to see what you're playing. Pixel Gun 3D. Excellent. I have no idea what that is. But it's got gun in it. 3D. Pixel. But it's an epic. Oh, no view outside now. It's going to be a night landing then, into an airport I've never flew into. So, we will use the ILS to land, and looking at the wind at the minute, 240 by 2 knots, runway 15, 33, 10 or 28. So the minute I'm favouring runway 28, so I'll have to reconfigure if that's the case. The joys. And we'll see when we get there. I'll have a look what it looks like on the charts and let you know. So don't press the flaps key again when trying to get my VR. So I'm just gonna jump again to that other mode. It's annoying, but there we are. So yeah, track IR's off. I'm now going to look at the other approaches into the airport via what we're going to. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at the charts. It's definitely not. It's IFR conditions apparently at Rio de Janeiro. Excellent. So if the weather is that 240, I'm gonna have to yes, IFR. Okay, yeah, the weather's pretty bad in there at the minute. For some reason, aha, hold on, layers. Can I get my weather on this one? Yes, weather. Weather. Happy days. I'll just turn the weather back off. Egypt. Oh. There we go. Wow, that is... I just looked at the weather there. That's not looking appealing at all. Let's have a look then at runway 28. It'll be ILS Whiskey, so let's have a quick look at that one. Let's see how much of a kerfuffle it is, but weather dictates it, that's what we're going on. So, put that away. Okay, so looks like food bob. Now I just want to check on my, I'm going to actually pin that just in case we need it. So put that, drop a pin in that on my charts. I can always configure it during the descent, but I've got to look at where this star is bringing us in. Now the star shouldn't change, so there should be a transition from the star to 28. I'm hoping. Why is Navigator playing up on the generic pad to the left of me as well? Let's check that. Pixel Gun 3D sounds epic. So yeah, the ACNUP transition is still there. Oh, so I'm gonna have to go to the other side, but looks like we'll have to transition. I'm gonna have to make a decision here, and I'm gonna do it through the descent, I think, because we're not quite. Yeah, we're cut up to ACNUB anyway. We have to go via ACNUB because that's our transition, but PABIB might change. Right, let's move that over. York Strain. We're gonna get ready for for the descent anyway, because we need to. And that wind, it's just the wind that's concerning me, because if I'm looking at, I don't know. Yeah. We're looking at that 240 by 2 knots. If we land on runway 10, I'll show you what that looks like. So let me just go to nav. So at the minute we're lined up to land here. So we're runway 10, yeah? That's 10, that's 11, that's 12, 13, 14, 15, so forth. The wind is actually coming from... The wind is coming from 240 degrees, so... westerly. Here. So if we land, we're going to have a 2 knot crosswind coming in. However, if we chose runway 28, which is here, we'll have a... it's the opposite, obviously, runway, but we'll have a tailwind as a crosswind. 115 crosswind, 33's crosswind. So actually, it doesn't really matter because it's still a crosswind no matter which I do. I'd rather have a headwind crosswind than tail crosswind. So in actual fact, at the minute we'll leave that as is. I'm quite happy with runway. It's only 2 knot crosswind, so it isn't massive. But we'll just keep an eye on that during the descent there. If it swings round anymore, if it swings to anywhere beyond 270 onwards, then we'll change the approach. But that is my decision. So we'll make it work. And it's full IFR landed, full instrument rules because the weather there. If we look on this, it tells us that as well. Look, so 2,500 feet. There's rain and drizzle. There's oh, BR. Oh, I forgot what BR is. I haven't really forgot, but I have, if you know what I mean. Anyway, broken clouds at 500 feet, overcast 20,000 feet, temperature 90, QNH 1021. So we'll keep an eye on that, as we're keeping an eye on our top of descent. So at the minute we best start filling in the perf page. Now we're coming into, I normally do it 80 miles, so I'll wait till the top of descent comes to within 80 miles. So we're at 100 now, so we're planning for the descent. So planning for the descent, but we are not descending just yet, so I'm a bit dubious of if the wind's going to suddenly change direction. So it doesn't matter from the direction we took, we'd have to go via pay beep anyway. And that's what I was looking at, weren't I? Just in case we do have to take a different runway. So yeah. So a little bump. Oh wait, a little bump. This is going to be a massive bump while I take track IFR. Don't know what's happening. It doesn't normally do this, but there you go. Maybe it's something to do with the views. If you know, drop us a message. That'll be very, very nice. Okay, so if I change my flight plan here, so I'm just going to go to my tablet and go on my flights. What I should be able to do is look at the arrival. So if I what? Oh. Well, that's not too bad. I mean, it's saying it's like a 1 knot crosswind and 2 knot tailwind. So that's what it's estimated to be. There's 80 knots. 80 knots. 80 miles. I'll start program. I'm gonna start programming the MCDU in a second. Yeah, it really does depend. Okay, so we still come via pay bib, but we'll leave Versa and head over to Cougar. So okay, it's not too bad. I could actually manually fly on that heading anyway and pick up that if need be. I don't need to know the airport to be able to fly instruments. Red dot IFR, hey? Well, I'm just glad the crosswind isn't like major. I mean, come on. If that was major, then, you know, I think I'd be having kittens up here. Also, if anyone knows how to get a overlay that goes on my screen to tell you where we're going, where we departed, where we're arriving, and, you know, any other information that I could put up there, let me know. Drop us a chat, put it in the chat, or if you're watching this video after the live stream, then obviously it's 20 to 11 in the UK at the minute. Then please put it in the comments and I'll review them and get back to you. Thanks very much. Right, I'm afraid Sudoku has to go. Sudoku has to go away because we've got to concentrate now on the arrival and get the aircraft ready and conduct our UK ops. We're also due another fuel. Well, I'm going to check the fuel at ACNUB anyway before top of descent. So looks like it's about 20 miles, so that's going to be okay. Tell you what, Navigraph has been a right pain this evening, even on my tablet. There we are, that's the trans altitude. Here we go, look. Before MSF, on Prepare 3D, I used to get it come up on the screen. So TuneCom 1 come to 120.95 for my pre-up, just to prove that I'm at the controls. Well, I'm streaming, so of course I'm at the controls, but I suppose it isn't that clever. 950 and done. Okay, we're obviously happy with that. So I'll just leave it on there. There's no ATC anyway. We're not VATSing for this flight. It's 40 miles away from top of descent, so I'm just going to refresh this again. It is staying like that, so let's go ahead and program the MCDU. Next phase, and next phase. So QNH is 1021. And that can go in there, like so. And before I lose my marbles, 1820, 240 by 2 knots. So 18. Yes, I'm doing the destination data. And 240 by 2. So really with the dots there, it shouldn't be a massive issue. However, I was just about to put the Manchester radio barrier in there then, without double checking. What am I doing? 40. Come on, amateur hour. ILS is 200 on the radio, so 200 would go in. So that's a bit discouraging because according to the meta 500 feet's broken, so we should be able to get a visual with the runway. We should. It says optimistically. Surprised nothing's been picked up on. Oh, well, we're not really there yet though. So we'll see if this weather radar actually works. We will have terrain on your side, my dear. And you could go back to arc. You could go back down to 20. So yeah, I'm looking at the weather radar. That's what I want to look at. Radar. Yep, a lot of rain. over Rio. Great. On our route in, we're not going through any. Oof. There's some maybe medium rain going in there. That's going to be a little bit awesome. Okay, so we've done the repo there. Let's go back to Perth, and now we're going to set our lowest altitude, which was the glide slope 3.5, as I've got constraints there anyway. So let's take this all the way down. To 3.5. You can verify that on your flight plan, but I did it pre-launch, and we could go manage mode in a couple of minutes time. So we're looking for that top of descent marker. I like to descend the aircraft at 20 miles before top of descent. It just gives the passengers a there we go, easier time. Let the cabin know we're going to start our descent, and start it we shall. Manage descent. 2 magenta borders come up and your arrow. So we're now descending into Rio de Janeiro on this very horrible weather, and I've just zoomed in. Oh my days. Oof, we might we might miss a little bit of it. Oh, there's a cell at the minute just hanging over Rio de Janeiro. Hence why IFR conditions. So check my instruments before going down. During the descent I want to check my flight plan. I have the constraints in there. I have a constraint in there at Fabo, and again at Dongi, Sunzi and Gavuk until the ILS, which is fine. Radnav, ITB, the ILS is set 109.30. We just double check that on the chart. Just bringing up the chart now. So it is 109.3, final approach course 97 degrees. 97, 3 degree glide, 109.3, which is correct. Progress then to the runway we want. There's 115 miles in total, which is okay. We've got a high nav accuracy. Fuel prediction then, we're going to be landing with fuel on board of 3.9 tons. No, that's the fuel on board we've got now. Extra time 2.5. I'll have a look in a minute on that. Secondary fuel plan, flight plan, let's copy the active. But instead of that, I'm going to change that for a different arrival. So let's go to ILS Whiskey 28. And of course we go through the ACNUB transition. Yep. That one out and via Ketux. Okay, so if we don't, so if we have to switch, oh, there you go. Look, I could just activate the secondary flight plan to runway 28. Happy days. Okay. So everything's looking good. Let me just take that approach plate back off. So descent checks then. Order brake set to medium. Perf page completed. Flight plan. Constraints on both sides. My weather radar is on, but it's not picking up anything yet. It should start picking up some bad weather there between Kabuk and Pabib. But looking at this, it's not picking up any weather. Look. So, I can safely say the weather radar does not work. Well, hold on, no. Might not be picking up yet. Ooh. Need to put the TCAS to below. So do you understand what we're looking for? We're just keeping an eye on the range here, and what we're doing is making sure we don't break any constraints. Although I have set on the FCU 3500, which is 3500, to intercept the glide, I've got a hard altitude as a constraint already set it at flight level 210. So I can't break that coming past this first bit here as we come into Ropas. So, yeah. Okay, I'm going to start concentrating. I could go down to 40. Still no weather, which is a bit rubbish really, isn't it? I forgot to see what the transition altitude was. It doesn't tell you on the TAF, does it? TAF might. Doesn't look very good, does it? So, for now, what do we have to do? Well, fly the plane. That'd be the best thing to do. And I just need to check the transition altitude. Actually, you could check it in the perf if you want. It should be in there. Trans altitude is 7,000 feet. Okay, well that's good. Sorry, just having a drink. Let me just knock track IR off while I get myself ready. And of course while I monitor the systems. I meant to turn off my microphone there. So we're back. So what we're going to look at basically is, let's look at the performance. Let's look at the performance side of the aircraft. To do that, let's go to the arrival. I'm going to put medium in there. I'm going to put refresh the meta. I'm going to apply the meta. And now I need to put a landing weight in. And what we do is we have a look. The easiest way to do this, bring your flight plan up. Estimated fuel on board is going to be 3.6 tons. Okay, we take that 3.6 tons away from our gross weight here, which is, sorry my head's moved, which is 59.8. So 3.6 away from 59.8. Easy math, that'll be 56.2. So we'll be landing with a gross weight of 56.2. Go back over to the calculator. Landing weight 56.2. We enter that. If I put low auto brake, still going to be sufficient with low auto brake there and there. So in actual fact, we can select low auto brake. We don't need medium, but we're just going to start coming into some chop in a few minutes time. Although Fenix radar isn't picking it up, the weather, maybe we're too high, like I said. I can still see lots of stars though up here, so the cloud layer is going to be behind us quite. It's going to be below us, quite a bit below us. So it's time to get rid of the music. So I hope you enjoyed listening to California music by Aidan from the free YouTube library. Check him out. So time for the music to go. Sorry, just my boring drowy voice. And we'll monitor this descent as the weather loom close. As I'm not seeing no bad weather on my radar, I am hesitant to put the seatbelt signs on just yet. I don't want them sat down for no reason. So at our ACNUB was our transition at the actual star, so the terminal arrival of PABIB, which is Papa Alpha Bravo Echo Bravo 1 Alpha. I'm going to do another weather check, another METAR check should we say, not a weather check. I've got no I've done a check. However, I might run the anti-ice. We're already plus 7 degrees, 11 plus 12. So anti-ice can stay in auto. It's not really required at these temperatures. Okay, so that's, yeah, 3.74, that's fine. And then let's reset that. So what's going to be happening during the descent? I am actually just trying to look out there to see how bad this weather is. Now we're coming in from the coast, and then we're going to go right across and straight into the airport there at Rio. So we're coming, if you like, obviously as you can see, north and then straight on an easterly direction into the airport. Which is ideal. So okay, we should be seeing weather now, and we're not. Definitely should be seeing weather, but we're not. So you see the train coming in there. Let's put the seat belts on. I'm going to put my wing lights on. Now if you can see there, we go through some little bit of cloud, so that reflection. Okay. Going through 15,000 feet. So once again, I just want to check. Any significant here we go. Scatter fire. Okay, so it's now 40 by 2 knots. QNH temperature's the same. So it's now 40 by 2 knots. So ideal for the runway we're going on. Oh, they banned the toilets. Interesting. As we've got the right barrow, I think we'll set it now. So 0, 2, 1 is 1. 1, 0, 2, 1 twice. 0, 2, 1 3 times. That's 12,000 feet. Light, signs, automatic. Okay, good. Starting that turn now to the east. Bad weather is all over here. You can't see it. I don't know why the weather radar isn't working on this. It's a shame, really. But still looks quite clear anyway, so maybe it's got it right. Maybe it's moved course. The airport is there. Put the LS on, and does the LS up? Yeah, sure. Let's just take that off now. Anyway, just taking my weather off. On my tablet, you won't be able to see it. It's to the left of me. Bringing in the star. Let's see what it says. Yeah. I'm not familiar with this. Oh, there's the stars, God, so we're in the cloud layers. Okay, let's put a bit of speed brake out. And let's also landing lights on. Because we've got rain, trying to do a Sodongi, so the start of the glide is at Gavok. That's what I was looking for. So Gavok here is the start of the glide path. Bring that speed brake back in. You know what, I'm gonna slow the aircraft down. $220 knots. You can see now that cloud and the weather around the aircraft. Okay. There goes the cloud that we're going through now. Wow. That's just a crap picture really, it's just all the mist because it's grey and I've got the landing lights on.
Cabin crew must now be seated for landing. Thank you.
So yeah, we're 24 miles out from the... It's good though, it's a straight in approach, which is nice. What I'm going to do is activate the approach. Oh, it's activated on its own. I don't want it to activate just yet, okay. This is why it's IFR conditions. Right, we're going to take our first stage of flaps now. So, flaps 1. And let's go into manage mode with the speed. Speed brakes out just to help it. Run a localizer, so I'm going to hit that. Can't see the glide slope bug yet, so I'm going to hit the approach anyway. Okay, it's also captured the glide, which is nice. So we're on profile at least. Slow us down even more. I'm going to put another stage of flaps out as soon as I get below 200 knots. Horrendous weather. This might have to be a full-on auto land at this rate. So I can arm autopilot 2 now. So a cat dual. It's a bit more safety. Flaps 2. On the speed brake. As we're on the glide, I'm going to go gear down. Gives a bit more drag. Train can come off there. As you can see, we're coming in there. 10 miles. Missed approach, altitude climb to 7,000, so we need to set that for 7,000. We're on the glide path, so it's not going to stop me. So I need to take that up to 7. Let's bring that to flaps 3. Fit a little bit early here, but because I can't see the airport, that's why. This is going to be an interesting landing. If I can't see 200 feet, if I can't see the runway, no significant changes. So if I can't see the runway, so I'm going to refresh the beta, apply the new beta. Still good landing distance. The flaps full. Ground spoilers are armed, and we're on approach speed, and we're at the start of the glide. 2,500, thank you. So remember, 200 feet's our barrow. Well, 200 radio, so it's 200 above. In the event of a missed approach, maintain course, maintain heading. Maintain heading. After 2,000 feet, turn right, direct. Papa Charlie X-ray VOR for holding. And then what? Oh, make out there the ground, so we might be alright. Breaking through now. Maybe we missed the worst of it, it's just the fog, hopefully. I'll just get my seat comfortable for the landing here. Get ready to it's very foggy. Still can't see the runway. Hands by the throttles ready for that missed approach. Where are you? I have a visual with the ground, so I'm happy to continue regardless. Landing no blue. I'm going to start the APM. 1. $1,000 as the range. Still no visual. Okay, I now have a visual on the runway. Is it me or does it look a bit low? There's the crosswind, 2 white, 2 red. 500. Land. 100 above. 2 white, 2 red. Continue. It's a very long landing. Well, that was horrendous. That was horrendous. Why is... I'll tell you why, because my screen... Let's go ahead and retract all the flaps. And we can retract the speed brake. Turn the weather radar off. Doesn't work anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin crew will shortly be leaving their seats to perform safety-related duties. However, we ask that you remain seated until the fasten seatbelt sign has been switched off. Portable electronic devices for messaging, calls, or internet access may now be used. Please make sure you take all your personal belongings with you, checking in the seat pocket, underneath the seat, and in the overhead lockers.
Yeah, I didn't like that at all. The angle of my screen there made it really difficult for me.
Is not permitted.
No excuses, but that's what it was. We'll have a look at what the landing rate was in a few minutes' time. So here we go, and we're going to come off here at Zulu and come all the way back down. So well, we landed anyway. I wasn't happy with that. Still something wrong with the central position of my. I tell you, put the brake fans on for a bit as well. I think I'm using the wrong profile on my tracker, which is slightly annoying. But here we are, we're safely down. A lot left of the centre line, but we're safely down at Rio de Janeiro. Taxi off. Going through Zulu. There we are. I'm just clearing up now. APB can go on. Strobes off. Runway turn off lights can also come off. See, that is me now. I'm central to my tracker. Oh, for God's sake. So, the reason why it's doing this, because I'm central to my tracker, and look at the angle I'm at. But I'm centred, I don't understand what's going on. I think I've got the wrong profile selected, but it is what it is. Welcome to Rio. It's a long taxi down. Go off. You can go off. You can go off. And you can go off your side. Now we're nowhere near the runway now, so let's go ahead, and TCAS can also come off. Okay, that's GSX where it wants to put us, I suppose. You know what, yeah, let's go for A14, please. No, I don't need to follow me. Whichever. So I chose A14. We'll have a look at them charts. Taxi. I thought I pinned the taxi chart, the actual taxi chart to the gate, but that must have been on the other stream that crashed. A14. Well, that's handy as okay, so it's Terminal 1. It's Terminal 1. So we're just going to carry on down here, and actually we're going to Yankee, so see, it's done it again, look. So I'm looking for Tango down here, and then we're going to turn up Tango onto Mike, and then to link 1. So couldn't make that out. I think that's uniform, so Tango is going to be the next one. Yeah, that was uniform. So next left. That's a bit of a long taxi, isn't it? Horrible weather. Not the best landing. What was my landing? We'll just have a laugh now. We'll see what the landing rate was. Well, to be fair, I don't think you'll be able to see that. No. Ah, that's a shame. So what I'll do, the actual landing rate was 285 feet per minute. After that mess up and ballooning and long landing, I'm not too fussed about that, so thanks very much. Class as a firm landing. On this weather, I suppose it's good. So this is Tango, brake, brake, brake. And I want to go down Tango to Mike. So we'll just follow this around. Obviously this is the default scenery for Rio, so we're now going to follow this around to the left and look for link 1. That'll actually should be the next left turn. Okay. I keep looking at this one, but I can't see it very well. So, in actual fact, I always look to my tablet to the left. Let's keep it. But it'll be sunny tomorrow, eh? Come all this way on this tour for rubbish weather, and you can't leave Rio without going to the Christ Redeemer statue. That's just wrong. So many levels. Coming around, still on Mike. Stay on Mike. starting to see some signs of life coming to the left here. Wow, that was a bump. Oh, nice. Okay, let's brake. It's a bit bumpy. And we're looking for link 1 to the left. And there's link 1. No. A14. Depends on how accurate GSX specs are to as we come around here. That could be us there. So I'm going to bring up the parking spot chart now, so I've just got to follow this around. Whoa, he says. Okay, let's cut off that. So A40, yeah, so it's looking like, so this one here is 2, 12, 11. Why'd you go off the taxi line? I'm not on the taxi line. 11, 12. But this is nothing like the charts. Why are we stopped? So where's A14? Do you know what? We're just going to go into here. We're actually going to go to gate 10. What we're going to do. Oh, come on, what is going on? Let me bring GSX up. Wow. Do you know what? There's no safe dock here. I'm going to judge it as best I can. So let's take the taxi lights off, wipers off. So, I'm hoping GSX can recognise this place, because I don't know what it was doing. So APU is on, APU bleeds on, so let's put on the lucky loo lights, happy days, let's cut the engines.
Cabin crew disarm doors.
That wasn't really good parking. Well, I don't know where he was, so that could come off.
The boarding requested.
Crew supply off. So now we're just going to go through the shutdowns for the night. Oh, so the jetway's through my roof.
Passengers deboarding starting.
Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, when disembarking, please take care and hold on to the handrails while walking down the stairs. Please ensure that you supervise your children, and for your own safety, do not walk underneath the wing.
That is us done. Hope you enjoyed the flight. Sorry that the landing got a bit mixed up, but that's what it was. But we are here and we are safe. Wasn't a bad rate either. There we are. Look. Passengers covered off, cargo covered off. But we're here at Rio. There we go. Ooh. So yeah, I mean, this is horrendous, isn't it? I hope they fix this pretty soon. It would be a shame. If they don't fix something like that. But yeah. So we're here. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it, especially if you watched it there towards the end. There's nothing really else to say. Except for, I suppose, good night. We're here. We're done. And I'm going to turn off the batteries and shut down. Because well, I haven't unlocked the door yet. Unlock. Okay, this model hasn't got an animated door. Strange. Okay, so we're trapped in here in a rainy Brazil. I really do thank you for coming along, and I appreciate it. Just going to finish my ACARs. Submit. So like tour 2 done. I'm also going to get rid of my head cam. Yeah, I've just found out the reason why my tracking keeps veering off. It's because I've got some reason I'm on the wrong one. Yeah, I was on the wrong face tracker. Totally the wrong profile. But anyway, it is what it is. I'd like to thank you, and enjoy your stay to Rio. What leg are we doing next? Well, we're going to be on leg 3 of the tour. Kill that. So you won't be able to see what I'm bringing up in a minute, but I'll be able to tell you anyway. So we've gone to leg 3, so I'm going to open up go on to Fly UK. You won't be able to see this on the screen, stop panic. Going into my crew page. Tour progress. Legs 2, go to tour. So the next leg of the tour, leg 3, is Rio de Janeiro to Salvador. 2-hour flights, and we'll do that tomorrow. So join me then tomorrow for Rio de Janeiro to Salvador. 2-hour flights, and it's going to take us again straight up the coast to Salvador and do the last bit there. Short hop, ideal for the actual A320, so that's what we'll be using. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you. I look forward to seeing you then. Just close that down. Okay, we're going to stop the stream here. Thanks very much again, and whatever you're doing, I hope you're safe and well, and bid you a good night.